Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Now, the Prehistoric Kingdom Dev Diary for the month of October has just been released, and as you can see, there's already some very exciting stuff that is talked about in here, so let's get right into it and discuss it. So, the first thing that I want to talk about is the fact that they're swapping Update 13 and Update 14. Like, they're swapping the style of content that'll be released in each update. Take, for example, in Update 14, they say that they want to work on animal socialization. That includes adding things like giving the animals the ability to socialize and communicate amongst themselves, form herds or groups that follow a leader, which is absolutely amazing and something I'm very excited for. Smooth out locomotion, minimizing jitter or snappy behavior. Polish foot IKs, making limbs less prone to breaking and ensuring footstep sounds are triggered consistently. So a lot of things that are kind of like improving the whole quality of life of the game, as well as making it a little bit more immersive. Because of course right now, the animals don't really have a lot of like interactions with each other. They're kind of just existing. They have their own set path and they just start walking, and it doesn't seem like they even know that the other animal exists. Now, that if they would be able to socialize and communicate amongst themselves and follow herds, it will feel like they are actual animals that exist together in the same space. So that's something that I'm incredibly excited for, and I can't wait for Update 14 to get here. But Update 13 is where it gets extremely exciting, because they want to add new creatures, like new content with Update 13. And it says right here it will be released in mid-December, so here pretty soon. And they want it to be, again, content focused. That includes new creatures, of course. And so far we have gotten one creature revealed, and that is this fella, the cave bear, or as it's officially known, Ursus spelaeus. I am incredibly excited for this. I am, you know, I love Cenozoic creatures too. Mammals and things like that are just as fascinating as other extinct creatures. So I'm very excited for this, and it looks beautiful. It looks like another great model that I'm just very excited to have in my parks. Like currently, I'm working on a Cenozoic style park, and I think that Ursus here, or Ursus spelaeus, will be a fantastic addition to that. This primarily herbivorous bear is best distinguished by the massive hump between its shoulders, giving it a bulkier appearance than the modern grizzly. Some of you may be thinking, it's just a bear. But to that, we offer the following counterpoint. It's a bear. I don't get it, but again, this does look really beautiful, and I'm very excited for the addition of this. I have heard some folks say that Megaloceros will be added alongside the cave bear here, but I'm not too sure how true that is. I'm sure that many folks will let me know. I've only recently joined their Discord, Prehistoric Kingdom's Discord, so I am still out of the loop when it comes to certain things, but there are some folks who are more knowledgeable in the updates than I am. But along with that, we will also get stylized animal signs, and I adore these. I love decorations for the parks. They're something that help the parks feel a lot more alive and kind of like help you give your own type of style to it. Make it feel like an actual animal park, like an animal zoo or something like that. We get some really nice stylized animals right here that just look really cool. We get an Ankylosaurus, a Smilodon, Brachiosaurus, Psittacosaurus, my boy Dilophosaurus down here, Triceratops, and the woolly mammoth. They all look really good, and like when you're making enclosures and stuff like that, like say if you're making a Triceratops enclosure, it'll be really cool placing this guy right out in the front, just, you know, a nice little stylized kind of drawing, essentially. Now, there's also a lot of, like, UI changes coming too. Like, they're making changes to the toolbox, the organization of it, making it a little bit easier to navigate everything. Like, my biggest takeaway for it is that they're adding this little tab right here that basically just has every single item on it. So you select on that item, and all you have to do is scroll to find everything else. You can also go to the different tabs that are a lot more organized. Like take for example, if we were to switch from all to the guest facilities tab, we would only see items that belong to guests. The modules are also split into subcategories to better distinguish their use in the park. So that's all like really good changes as well. They're also making it to where, like, if you select on like a modular build or something like that, it will kind of completely hide the toolbox. That way you get more space to look at everything. And you'll get this nice little thing right here that, again, is just a lot more organized and kind of keeps things a little bit more clear with what you're able to do with it. But of course, if you're someone who wants the toolbox to stay up when you're working on things like that, then you can pin it up here as it shows right here to kind of just keep it up. and so that's good, you know, offering a little bit more for all of that. But really, it looks like when it comes to the UI, a lot of the things are just kind of focused on organization, making things a little bit more welcoming for people who, you know, love building, which of course that is a huge draw for Prehistoric Kingdom. The building in this game is really good, and there's some people have done some really amazing stuff. So there's a lot of really cool stuff in there that I of course I'm not, you know, since I'm terrible at building, I of course won't appreciate it as much as other folks who are good at building. But I still think that it's absolutely awesome that they're doing stuff like that. But yeah, it looks like there are still a lot of really cool things to come from Prehistoric Kingdom. We did just get the brand new update 12 recently with some awesome additions in that, but I am really looking forward to seeing what other creatures we see along with the cave bear here, because already I'm very excited to see this fella. I think it's, again, I think it'll be a welcome addition to the park. A lot of really cool decorations and just a lot of really good changes to everything else overall. So yeah, this was just kind of like a quick little video that I wanted to bring in, just a little bit of an update. I want to try to do a little bit more of these videos because I absolutely love this game, and I want to try to keep up with this game as much as I possibly can, even though I do kind of have a cramped schedule right now. But that is a goal of mine. I want to try to keep up with this game. So, you know, let me know if you guys are excited for the newest things that'll be coming to the game here pretty soon, middle of December. And yeah, just thank you guys so much for watching, and have an awesome day.